Hey, what's up guys, Pocosami here, and today we are back with Find the Slime Blocks Part 3. But wait a minute, why am I in the game? Well, that's because this sign right here is brand new. And if you go to the left of the lobby, after you spawn, there's the left area. You can see there's Mr. Flinty, the guy that helped make Find the Timatons. And there's also me, because I make videos for this game. Now, you can actually get this one for free. I thought you had to go in the other game. I couldn't find it regardless. But if you go over here to this house, and touch it, or click it, or something. I got it for just touching it. I don't know. Look, I'll show you. But I did get it. Yeah. Also, I forgot to record this one, so I might as well mention it. There's a clock over here in the same area. And if you teleport, there he is, right here. You can also just explore this area, I guess. There's no point doing so anymore, but okay. If you want to teleport back, just click this button. Now, we are gonna get one of the hardest slimies in this game, and the developer actually told me that I was super close to getting it on my first try. So I did some attempts off camera to see how you get it, and it was super confusing. Then he thought to help me on Twitter. He gave me a hint of what I need to do. He said I need to talk to the second one. So, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and we're going to see if this attempt's better. First, to even get to the slimy, you need to go to the multiverse area, which is only found in the X1, X1, X1 area. So go ahead and step here, jump if you have to, and just wait a few seconds. After that, you need to go over here to the air obby, and you have to somehow beat it. Now, beating it is not that hard, it's just the hard part is you gotta do a bunch of stuff. Now, again, what makes this super interesting is that this is my third part for this game, and I'm super excited. And he also has a second game, I'm pretty sure. He has a sequel. Now, I actually played the sequel before this one, so sorry. And the reason for that is because, I don't know, I just found it somewhere. Anyway, we beat it first try, like always. We're just too good at this game. And after that, we'll be teleporting to the multiverse slime. Now it says, find me, you will need the code. And I was like, what the heck, where's the code? Where do you even use it? So after some off-camera attempts, the code is used in that purple house you see over there. And the code, to find it, I'm pretty sure you have to talk to, you see those two text bubbles? Yeah, those are slimies, though they're invisible, so yeah. There's like no way to stand on them either, so meaning if you fall, there's no way to go back down. Anyway, completing this part is really easy, and I'll show you how to also get a free speed coil. So just go ahead and do this part normally. But then you need to fly all the way like I do. And if you received enough gravity, you are going to go in first person, and you're just going to try to land on the green area. But if you don't, there's an invisible pathway. So something like this. If you do land here, just walk, so you don't fall, and then just walk again, and there you go. There's the speed coil. Now, what you're going to do is equip the speed coil, but before you do, jump, and then use the speed coil to get some speed. And yeah, repeat this process until you reach the house. So, once you're over here at this house, you just go all the way in the back, and you'll see, well, this is where the code is. Now, obviously, the code is obviously going to be 4 digits. And remember that radio code that we found in the spider slimy area? Well, let's try to enter that. So, the code is 3724. So, let's see if that works. 372 4? No? Okay, well, I'll have to double check, but just in case that's not the code anyway. Now, I'll try asking the developer where the code is, and he also showed me where the keypad was. So you see, I did the steps on my own, and I cheated to get it. But the way you were supposed to get it is it was indeed in the beach area. So I'll explain how to get the summer slimy since it's now limited and you can't get it anymore. To get it, you have to go to the city area, and there's a beach ball that tells you a hint to go to the sun. So to go to the sun, you go to the factory, go to the moon, go to the sun, and there's another hint that tells you need to find a keypad and use the code. Well, you know, the code. And when you do use the code in the keypad, an area will open for the slimy. However, he didn't realize you can just use glitches and just click it whenever you know it's possible, since you can't just turn around in the wall and try to get it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now we have these two slimies, and the hint kind of confused me, so I'll just try to read any of those. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, here we go. So let's try to read the first one's dialogue. On top of that, I'll be using the speed coil just in case that helps me get more height. So let's do that. And you can see that's what happens every time. There's no way, and if there is a way you can stand on them, why? Why do you have to make me go through this? I'm a developer. Well, there is no way I can be certain for sure, but you know, this is one of them. Now, I did end up getting the Timothy Slimon, Timatone Slimon, without recording, but I will provide a screenshot on the screen. It'll be here right now. And then after that, we'll have to get this one somehow. And if the developer can give me any more hints, because he tried to tell me I was close, if I was close, then why didn't I get it? Well, the thing is, I found the keypad. Now I just need to know where the code is. And the code could be anywhere. This isn't one you find. You just talk and you receive your answer. So right here, we are going to land on Slothy because he is flying in space. And then, you know, then there's another one. Now this is the one I'm thinking we're supposed to talk to. So let me just show you what we're gonna do. Just hold on, just give me a minute. Okay, maybe I need to do this part without using it and then use it right here. Wait, oh, dang it. Okay, I'll have to maybe go back in the recording to see what he said. But you see how annoying it is? There's no way that you can get this one. This one is super difficult and there's no way you can get it. Because the code, they don't ever tell you where it is. You just have to figure it out. And then I figured out you can do a shortcut. By going to the alien-looking duck, you can just go back to Slothy. Now our dude here tells us the dialogue again. So let's just... Wait, hold on. Before we do, I think we need a lot of height. So how do we get that? Obviously jumping doesn't help. So what if we do this? Click the slime blocks too. Okay, that helps. So we need to go to the sequel for this? Look, as far as I want to go to the sequel, I'll only do 5 parts on the main game before I go to the sequel. That's what I'm gonna promise. And I even tried looking at the sequel off camera. I couldn't even find anything. So what's the point? Now, obviously, I didn't collect any slimies there, so that's just because if I do ever make a video on it, then yes, I will collect them so you can see. But then overall, there's no point at trying to do this over and over again because I need to go to the second game. And in the second game, the developer told me that there is a slime area that you have to go to, and then when you go to the slime area, there is something super interesting that is there. Part of the code or something, I don't know. Now, as far as I was aware, I didn't think much of it. It's not that the developer could give me more hints, as that would be called cheating. But since I'm the only cool person playing this game, it only makes sense that I play his game. So, let's go over this one, see what he has to say. What in the world? Okay. Well, I'll come back and see if I found anything. So, yeah. Just I'll cut to whenever I do get something. So, after a little bit of digging, the developer finally told me what I have to do for the third hint. So if you don't know, I'm going to showcase this. And sorry for the previous recording not having any audio. So the first hint is right here in this building. And it tells you somewhere in a tree. So obviously the tree, what it means is the tree house. As in, because if you go to the multiverse area, you'll see that there's a big tree house floating. Now, obviously, that means we have to go there. So, let's go there. And in this game, you can double jump. I forgot to mention that. One cool trick you can do is go on this noob that's dancing, double jump, and triple jump. Boom. It's cool, I know. And this is a good way to do a shortcut. Anyway, when you're up here, you'll find the second hit says somewhere with acid. And this is where I was stuck for like 20-something minutes almost. But, that is, yeah. So, apparently, I was kind of right. So, near this area, the thing that kills you allegedly is acid. And this is where the third hint is. It's near this building, there's an obby, and that obby contains acid. Okay. And the acid is where this hint can be. So, I guess he added all of this. Now, we're gonna... Yeah, you see that green thing? That is acid. And what's annoying is if you die, you don't respawn back. So, meaning we'll have to go all the way back every time. But I would recommend not using your sprint, because if you do, you'll die a lot faster than you're intended to. So the strategy is just allegedly going up here, and we'll get the hint. Or I could just try to find the hint on my own, but we're not going to do that, obviously. We're going to try to do it legit the way it was intended. So let's do it, this obby. Yeah, it is way easier. No, hold on, I know there's a way. There you go. Maybe it's like somewhere on this obby? I would doubt it. Hold on. Okay, that's the obby done. So now what do we get from... Oh my gosh. What the... Oh, this area has acid. Duh. Why wouldn't it? Hold on. Oh, no. My battery is going to die. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. Alright, well, yeah, I forgot to charge my battery. So let's see if it's charging. It is perfect. Now we actually know what to do. So we go to the city area. Where would that be? It's all the way over there. We do the obby without dying once. And then we somehow have to get the hint. Right. Up here is where we have to be. Now we have to not sprint. Well, hold on. Okay, so whatever that was is gone. Sorry, it's just family stuff. But whatever's the case, yes, we got to the acid slimy. I said I wouldn't get anything, but where's the hint? You're gonna die if you touch him. And what's annoying is there's no checkpoint, so if you die, you gotta go all the way back. The forgetful part is that there's acid everywhere. So yeah. Where am I supposed to land? Okay, now I'm not gonna touch anything. Is it? Oh, there it is. Oh god, how am I gonna get over there? Well, I can just try to read the hint. It's near a sign, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, I see it. Hold on. Wait, it says chocolate lolly slimy fragment. Hit 3, here you go. I lay and find the slime blocks. Actual game. I lay somewhere with a portal that leads somewhere. The code is 4-3. What the hell? 4-3. What does that say? 4-3-7-3? Dude, oh my god, if I get any closer, I'll die. Might as well. 4-3-7-8. Okay, now we can go back to the original game. So let's do that. So now we got our code, which took way too long to get. It's only fair if I go back to the main game and try to get it. So let's do that. So we're back in the main game. Let's go to the 1x1x1 area. Hopefully, no more interruptions shall be made. Where's the 1x1x1 area? Okay, whatever. So it said hint 3. Go back to find the Slimies and redeem the code 4378. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Let's go do that. 4378. Oh my god. Yes! Multiverse Slimy! We got it! Let's go! It took so long. And I might take a screenshot of this for the thumbnail. Actually, I will. So, yeah. What else? Let me just do that. Cool. There we go. We did it. Let's go. We finally got Multiverse Slimy. So, let's go back to the game. Woo! We did it. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. So let me just mute my